compare something?
You're saying that it's different.
Well, there's another word, and that word is contrast. Usually if you're contrasting something, that's our other vocabulary word, is contrast. And when you're contrasting something, that's when you're saying it's different. But if you're comparing something,
It's
you're
the same.
Exactly, it's the same. So our vocabulary word compare means we're going to see what's the same. And then our vocabulary word contrast is we're going to see how something is different. So I bought an apple and an orange. So if we're going to compare the apple and the orange, what would we say are the same? What would be the same about an apple and an orange? What, Chloe?
They sort of both have a stem.
You're right, they do. This one has a little stem and this one has a stem. What about you, Kaden? What do you think looks the same?
I think they both have a stem.
Yeah, that's all you can think of? What do you think, Chloe?
Both of them are sort of circles.
That's right, they're kind of both round. They're more of a rounder shape. And something else that's the same is they're both fruit. They're in the same
Oh, yeah.
category, so they're both a fruit. But that's one that you can't see it, but it still makes them the same. Now, if we're gonna contrast them and use our vocabulary word contrast, what would we say might be different about an apple and an orange, Chloe?
An orange is orange, and the apple is like red or green or yellow.
Exactly. And what color is an orange? Of course. Of course. So they're different colors. And what else is different about them? Think of something? What?
One's smaller and one's bigger.
Exactly. But sometimes you can get a bigger orange, but in this case, this one is small and this one is big. And you think maybe they taste different? That would be a way,
Yeah.
a way to say they contrast or they're different. They taste different. Apple's kind of more sweet, and an orange is more like a citrus or maybe sometimes like a almost sour taste to it. So that's how you would compare and contrast them and say that they're different. So we compared and contrasted this. So now I've got two books here, and we're going to compare and contrast. We're going to use our vocabulary words, and we're going to compare and contrast our two books. Okay? So first we're going to do a little picture walk, and we're just going to look through the pictures, and then we're going to, you guys are going to talk amongst yourselves after I look through the pictures. You're going to get a partner, and you're going to decide what you think maybe, we're going to do it, you know what a prediction is? A prediction is you might guess what could happen in the story. So we're going to look at the pictures, and then you guys are going to talk together and guess what you think might happen in each of the stories. Because it's the same, they're both the three little pigs, but they might be a little bit different. And so we're going to compare and contrast them. So we're just going to look through the pictures. I'll tell you the name here. The True Story of the Three Pigs. And it's by A. Wolf, is who wrote this one. I don't know, we might be able to use our imagination when we're comparing and contrasting or thinking of a prediction on this one. These pictures are kind of artistic, maybe. The pictures, there's not very many pictures in this one, so let's see if we can maybe think of something that might happen. All right, so choose a partner, and then you guys can talk amongst yourselves and decide what you think could happen in both of these stories. Okay?
Second one, we built a stick house, but it didn't work.
Okay, did you think of something? Okay, just keep it in your heads now because we're going to talk about that later. We're going to read the stories and see what actually happens. And then after we're done with the stories, we'll talk about what our prediction was and if our prediction came true, okay? Okay, so the first one I'm going to read, I don't think it didn't give us an author, but it's just the Three Little Pigs. And I think because it's a whole book of nursery rhymes, so it didn't tell us who wrote each one. So we don't know the author of this one. Okay. There once was a mother pig who had 3 little pigs. They were very poor indeed, and the day came when the mother pig could no longer look after the family. She sent the 3 little pigs into the big wide world to seek their fortunes. Does anyone know what the word fortune means? I have it written here. The word in the middle here is fortune. And Chloe, what do you think it means?
Well, fortune is like, kind of like, you like, for fortune, and then like, it's like, you like, have something and it says like, you may be successful in life.
Yeah, so like if you go to a Chinese restaurant and you get a fortune cookie and it tells you what good things are gonna happen to you. So that's a perfect example of how one word, the word fortune, it can have more than one meaning. So in this case, the word fortune, she's meaning that they're going to look for a lot of money. They're trying to find money so that they can live.
That's what I was thinking.
Is that what you were thinking it was? See, so 2 different people, and you guys both came up with both definitions of the word fortune. It's kind of tricky because sometimes 2 words have 2 different meanings. Okay, so let's keep reading here. The first little pig met a man carrying a big bundle of straw. "Oh, please, may I have that bundle of straw to build myself a house?" asked the first little pig. The man was tired of carrying the bundle of straw, so he gladly gave it to the first little pig. The first little pig built a very fine house out of the bundle of straw, and he lived there very happily. Then along came the big, bad wolf. There he is. Little pig, let me come in," shouted the wolf. No, not by the hair on my chin. I'll not let you in," squeaked the first little pig. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," yelled the wolf. And he did. He huffed and he puffed and he blew the straw house down. The first little pig ran away as fast as his feet could carry him. Now the second little pig met a man carrying a bundle of sticks. So what do you think? The straw house probably wasn't a very good choice, was it? The big pig, he did a big huff and a big puff, and he was able to blow it right down. Do you think that the bundle of sticks is going to be a good thing to build a house out of?
No.
No, I don't know. Let's read and see, but I think you might